Scott Engel for the Fantasy Sports Network here with New York Giants superstar Odell Beckham Jr. here representing Lenovo, the official laptop of the National Football League, and Lenovo's Fantasy Online College, the first ever virtual university dedicated to just fantasy football. Watch the videos of Odell and other great professionals at lenovo.com/NFL, where you can see that Odell, your title is Senior Professor of Aeronautic Miracles, and your bio on the site says you have a lab to understand physics so you can continue to exploit it. What exactly is that lab, and does wide receivers coach Sean Ryan aware of this?
Yeah, man, it's just great. Working and being able to do some of those things, some of those videos with JB Smooth. The guy's hilarious. It was hard to even, keep a straight face for some of them and try and remember what exactly it was that I had to do. But just being able to be there with some of those other guys, I had a lot of fun with Lenovo.
And then people can sign up for your, quote, classes on lenovo.com/NFL, where one of them, you would try and actually catch one of these laptops. How difficult was that? But it may not be difficult with you, the kind of catches that you make, but was that a fun exercise?
It was fun. It was kind of nerve-wracking at first. It's a lot of trust. You're just throwing a laptop at me, and, if it falls down, it could break, and that's all I'm thinking. So just make sure that you catch it and look at it in the same way you would a football.
So you talked about working with JB Smooth. His name is Chancellor Cornelius Ratatat. And you did a video with him. And I tell fantasy commissioners who run their leagues, this is an intense time of the year because it's the fantasy football playoffs at the end of the NFL regular season. But you did a video in which you and JB, and especially you acting as a commissioner, showed people how to be patient, with a lot of stressful things when they're a commissioner, and you did it in a fun kind of way.
Absolutely. I think it kind of turns over to life, just as far as whatever situation you're in, just have fun. Stressful, non-stressful, just make sure that you're always happy and you're always having fun. And I think that kind of was the mentality while we were shooting for everything. Just have fun and enjoy it, and it kind of all translated.
So I tell people during their fantasy playoffs, I get questions all the time, like I got a top wide receiver on my team. Should I bench him because he's facing the Seahawks or he's going against Desmond Trufant? And I always tell them, the greats like you have to have confidence in them in the good matchups, because you're a superstar, and a superstar going against another superstar is always fun for something else to watch. And, we always have to have confidence in a guy like you. What's your mentality when you go against a guy like Richard Sherman or Desmond Trufant, not only mentally but also technique-wise?
I think it's the same as it always is. As a receiver, you want to win. In every aspect of route running, you want to win. You want to win at the line. You want to win with your hands. You want to win with the catch. So your technique varies from guy to guy because their technique varies. But I think the mentality always stays the same. And I think it's the same for every position for that fact.
People playing fantasy football, when they get points for catches, they love you because you're so good on third down. What is not only your mentality on third downs, but also any certain technique or approach?
Got to catch the ball, first of all. It's third down. We got to catch the ball, and we got to get a first down. So knowing the situation and knowing the magnitude of what third down it is and what's going on, just making sure you get the job done.
Now, I saw an article on your website, Odell Beckham Jr. 13.com, about how, you want to be good with both hands, and you started working a lot with your left hand, even starting out by brushing your teeth with your left hand. Do you feel like, it's really come along with your left hand? It's made you an even better receiver at this point of your career?
It's a process. It's something that you can't do day by day, and you just learning how to operate and get the hand to feel the same as the other one. So just learning to get full control of it, and it's a weapon, so you might as well know how to use it.
So I know you're great friends with Jarvis Landry, who you played with in college. He's had a terrific career of himself so far. I understand that you guys, everybody talks about your one-handed catch as something that goes back to college with you and Jarvis.
Absolutely. We would go out and we'd catch, late nights, no matter what time it was. We would go out there and we would just do that. So it's something that it's kind of developed since then. And, you know, he made his fair share of one-handed catches in college, and just, you know, you live for those opportunities to make plays, make big plays. So it's no surprise to me, you know, the success that he's had in his career, and, you know, definitely wish him many, many more.
Now, I talked about guys who get points for catches. Jarvis racks him up. You know him, you watch him because he's your friend. Technique-wise, why is Jarvis doing so great for the Dolphins?
You know, he's getting some balls thrown to him, and, you know, anytime the ball is thrown to him, it's gonna hit his hands. It's not gonna hit the ground. To be honest, you know, he's got some of the best hands in the league, and just happy to see him, you know, be able to get touches.
Now, in your offense, Ben McAdoo's offense is very high percentage, quick strike, but you're also, with your natural ability, break big plays very often, like the 67-yarder touchdown against Atlanta comes to mind for me. Why does the offense suit you so well? Even though it's quick strike, you're always able to seem to get off and make a big play.
You know, it's kind of that matter. You know, it's quick strike, and you know, sometimes a quick play could hit big, you know, and sometimes it works methodically throughout the game. So there'll be their fair share of big plays, and there'll be their fair share of working and having to really work to make some plays.
So the jersey swap is a big thing in the NFL now, and I saw you swap jerseys with Brandon Marshall. Is Brandon somebody that you watched when you were younger? And also,
yeah.
I know you watched Randy Moss a lot growing up, and talk about what you learned from him too.
It's kind of more one of those, a level of respect, and just guys who I've watched, so to say. And just like I said, it's your armor. You know, it's what you leave the field with, and you just want those memories. You know, my jersey is made for a collection, made for my own memory bank.
So, you know, now it's holiday time, and, you know, people can get these Lenovo computers with the team logo etched on them, as we see here. They make a great holiday gift. You know, I actually was fortunate enough to get a Lenovo 314, and I love it because with Sunday Ticket, I can watch one on the TV and flip it into stand mode, and got 4 different games going on. It's really cool. It's very versatile. It's kind of like the Shane Vereen of computers.
That's a very good comparison.
Yeah.
It is versatile, and just the things that it allows you to do, and it's crazy. It folds all the way back into a tablet, and like the logos for gifts for certain people is just it's such a great idea, you know, and I'm sure a lot of people will definitely love it. You know, I'll try and rack up some of them, and you know, give some to you know, my stepdad's a huge 49er fan, so it's unfortunate he's not a Giants fan. You know, he'll cheer for me now, but you know, maybe get him, you know, a laptop or something like that.
Odell, thanks for spending time with us today. Appreciate it.